right, we're here with the Vols from Tennessee. We got Felix Okpara and Nate Ament, right? Because I know this is a thing with you and your dad, right?
Yeah.
So you said different pronunciation of it or something?
Yeah, one time I was in an interview and I said Nate Ament, and then he was like, "What are you doing, man? Your name's Nate Ament." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna make sure everyone knows it now."
Make sure we set the record straight. Exactly.
Yeah.
Nate Ament. Appreciate y'all for being here, obviously, in Vegas. Had a big week. You guys play early, as of recording this year, 10 a.m. Against Rutgers, the first game of the tournament. What are you guys most excited about to be here specifically about the tournament? Because obviously a ton of teams, Auburn, Bama, within your conference and stuff like that, but just overall a ton of great teams and good opportunity, right?
Yes, sir. I mean, I think it's just opportunity for us to test, what kind of team we're going to be earlier on this year. And, there are a lot of good teams, like you said. And tournament is just to compete. That's what we're looking for.
I'm just excited to be out here with my boys, get out of Knoxville and just kind of play in a neutral site. But yeah, I mean, it's just a test for us and see how we can get better and see what we need to improve on. And so I'm just excited for that.
Nate, obviously being a freshman, first time out in kind of like situation scenario like this, where mini tournament environment, does it feel different for you, or does it just kind of feel like another day, another game?
No, it feels like another game. I mean, for us, kind of our practices are harder than games, with Coach Barnes. So, we face enough adversity in practice that is. So, I mean, just coming out here is like another game for all of us.
Sure you're used to that, Felix? Those practices?
Yeah.
You've been playing with some bruisers in the past couple of years. I feel like you're the kind of the bruiser now, right?
Yeah. I mean, I try to. It is.
He's smiling about it.
we have a lot of bodies in practice, but it's like, we just keep rotating and just keep going at it.
Yeah. What is from those guys in the past few years, like playing with those basically grown ass men? Like, what has that helped you? How has that helped you develop for this point?
For me, I mean, I just got to Tennessee last year, so we didn't really have a lot of bodies last year. But the Tennessee I recall, when I was in high school or when I was a freshman at Ohio State, I knew they had big bodies. They play aggressive, play hard. So me coming in last year, just trying to, just be that guy, just kind of like continue the culture of being aggressive and playing, hard.
Yeah. What's Coach Barnes like in practice? Because I feel like he's mostly a calm guy on the outside, the exterior, but practice might be a little different.
I can't answer that.
You can say whatever you want.
He turns up the heat for sure in
I mean,
practice. You just gotta come to want to see, but he really turns it up. And to have a head coach like that can constantly get on guys, and I think we all take it for a place of love. Like, he wants us to get better and he wants us to be the best we can be. But for us to do that, he has to get on us for sure and kind of push us every day. So, I mean, he's experienced a lot more of it. But, I mean, my first year is just he's getting on me all the time, watching film. Sometimes you'll take it as insulting, but he's really just trying to make you better. So you got to take it what it is.
Does he have any specific mottos or metaphors he lives by? Because I feel like I'm learning every coach.
He has
their
a
ways.
lot.
Please enlighten me.
He has so
In
much.
film, what do you usually say?
He says anything.
He just be like, it's one he usually say a lot. It's like, tell me what you doing here.
He likes to get our perspective on what we're doing here, just to make us seem like we don't know what the hell we're doing. He'll be like, just tell me what you're doing here. I'm curious.
Even though,
And it's always wrong.
And then we'll answer, and then he's like, what are you talking about?
That shit is
even
wrong.
though he knows the answer's going to be bad.
Yeah.
That's funny. What we're doing, or something I'm doing, I'm showing every players a picture of their coach from in the past to see what you guys think of him. I couldn't really find one that he had like a weird game day fit on, because he's always honestly dressed pretty well. But I found a nice real old one of him here. I'll get y'all thoughts on this one.
Where was this?
I gotta be honest, I have no idea.
What's the shirt say? I don't even know.
I'm trying to figure out where
He's coaching somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
I like it. I mean, you got the buttons on. I like it, man. I like it.
Where does he wear at games now? He's a quarter zip guy, right?
He got a vest on 24/7.
Oh, okay.
A young Rick Barnes. 1 to 10, he shows up like that. What are you rating it for a game?
Shows up like this now?
Yeah.
Well, he just aged backwards 30,
okay.
40 years.
That's
so,
okay. That doesn't mean the fit.
I'm gonna let him hear it. I'm gonna let him know.
Yeah,
if he shows up like this now, I'm gonna let him know. Back then it looks good, but now I'm gonna let him hear it for sure.
That's an L fit for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that's enough for a rating right there.
0 to 10, L.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, you talk about SEC play. SEC, like last year, best conference in the country by a country mile, by a landslide. But again, it's going to be tough this year. Seeing Alabama, Auburn, other teams from your conference in the tournament, does that add like fuel to the fire at all? Or are you kind of like, we're locked in who we're playing, which is obviously the case, but do you guys consider that at all?
Yeah, I'll say a little bit of both. You know, our motto as a team is, the next game is our next biggest game. So we take every game we're playing next as the biggest game. You know, worry about the other part later. So and also seeing other teams here, it is kind of it has fuel to the fire too. We definitely gonna watch them, see how they're doing, and get prepared for them later on in the future.
Yeah. Nate, is there anywhere you're excited to play in the SEC this year? You could answer second, but he hasn't played anywhere yet.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited to play everywhere. Can't wait to go to Kentucky,
There you go.
Florida. I'm excited to play everywhere, to be honest. I just, I was recruited by a lot of those guys,
Right.
and I still have good rapport with all of them. So, I'm just excited playing like the big arenas with all the loud energy, like Auburn, Alabama. So.
Felix,
I had the opportunity to play in some places last year, but not all of them. I think this year I ain't playing Alabama yet.
Both sides of the pendulum here, like high-ranked freshman, one of the highest-ranked freshmen in Tennessee history, coming in. From your point of view first, like, does that obviously there's like the expectations, there's stuff on your shoulder a little bit, but what do you use off the court to kind of like mentally stabilize yourself?
I'm big into my faith. Always trying to read my Bible every morning, trying to pray. I think we do a good job of that as a team as well, just trying to get together as a team and realize that if we want to win and if we want to accomplish how much we can't do without God. So that's kind of what I lean on when I'm in times of like stress or I'm not feeling my best. But off the court, I also rely on my brothers and my teammates all the time. My brother stays with me out in Knoxville, and then also like people like Fee and all them. I try to hang out with them as much as possible.
Nice. And then from your perspective, like being an older guy on the team, having someone come in like that obviously brings young upside, talent, and stuff like that. But mentally and like motivation, like what does it add?
Like you said too, I just put all my faith in God. It's definitely there's gonna be up and down days, and definitely gonna be more down days now. So just faith in God, family, and also just trying to just put in the works, figuring out what you need to do better. Either it's watching film, getting in the gym, just you gotta be repetition.
I think if you put Faith, Family, and Rick Barnes on a T-shirt, people would buy it. And
Sounds like one of those John Rothstein.
It's like a Rothsteinism. You put that on a shirt, Knoxville would go crazy.
We're gonna have to text John Rothstein and be like, man, we got something for you.
I want royalties.
Yeah.
and they gotta use. You're never gonna say Ament again because it's Ament, Amen. Like that's you're a man of faith. Like there you go.
He's thought about that before.
Like, wait,
Amen, man. What I playing?
that'll be on a shirt also.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're really excited to see you at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
We appreciate y'all for being here. Obviously, we're excited to watch you guys play. Best of luck this week and best of luck rest of the season in the SEC, all right?
Yes, sir. Appreciate your time.
Appreciate y'all, man. Former Maryland Terrapin, Jacoby Gillespie. Jacoby, we appreciate you being here, obviously.
Yes, sir.
We know you well. We know your game well. At least now you're back home, Belmont, Maryland, Tennessee. What's it like playing back home now in Tennessee?
I mean, it's been really cool just to be back playing for the team I grew up like cheering for, and I always went to the games and even football games. So just playing in front of Ball Nation has been cool.
I asked you this off camera before, but is it hard to keep up with the ticket allotment that you're allowed back home?
Yeah, I mean, most games I've had 20-plus tickets
Yeah.
I had to put in, so it's been kind of hard just
Ask
putting
the
them all
guys
in.
and stuff like that.
How do you
Yeah.
get all the tickets?
My teammates, we got foreigners and then people from, like JP's from Maine.
Yeah.
Just people from far away, they'll send me there, so I'll have enough.
Are they traveling out here too or no?
Yeah, my family's.
You
I
got
got
the
like,
Jacoby fan club.
yeah, probably 12 people.
Nice.
That's fun.
That's great.
One thing we did with the guys before, we're showing everybody old pictures of their coaches, their current coaches at least. And I want you to tell me basically your feelings. If he showed up to Coach Rick Barnes showed up to a game looking like this, ready to coach, what would be your initial thoughts?
Oh my God.
He's been around. He's been around, all right? So
I wouldn't even know, but I heard he was even more crazy back then. So
he's calmer now, right? He's a calm guy for the most part. Nate and Felix were like
Not during practice.
in practice, it's a little different.
Yeah, not during practice at all.
Well,
But off the court, yeah, he's always joking around and stuff.
What are his practices like usually for you? Because you've been at 3 different programs now at this point, but what makes his practices and his kind of style unique?
I mean, they're just the most intense practices I've ever been a part of. Like, just from shell, garden, it's all like super intense. I don't know how to explain it, but turning the ball over like you're going to the Versa Climber. It's a thing we have.
Oh, we heard
Like-
about that from another. I forget what
I
other
forget
team it
what
was
team
too.
it was,
Someone else
yeah.
said it. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
painful.
And somebody said you might think you know what they are, but until you start doing them,
Yeah,
you don't know what they are.
Those are crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That doesn't sound fun at all. Your experience playing at different programs like Belmont is a great mid-major program. Maryland, you guys were Sweet 16 team. Who knows what could have been also at some point. Like you guys were one of the best teams in the country. How have those playing at those two schools kind of helped you prepare for playing in the SEC and at Tennessee?
Yeah, it definitely helped me. I feel like Belmont, I was just a kid going in there. I thought I was gonna be there all 4 years, but I feel like the freshman to sophomore jump I made, just staying in the gym with my point guard coach, kind of got my shot better. Started shooting 40 from the three. And then when I got to Maryland, I was just around a whole bunch of really good players like Rodney, DQ, all of them. So I feel like it was kind of easy transitioning because I knew my role and what I needed to do for that team. So, yeah, I feel like it helped me a lot.
Real question. You, Malik Dia, Cade Tyson at Belmont. How'd y'all not get the tournament? Damn.
I feel like we
You guys
lost.
were good, and the MVC is nice. But
Yeah. I broke my wrist halfway through the year, and then I came back towards the end. And I feel like if I would have been playing the whole time, we would have had more like chemistry. But I don't know. But Drake and Indiana State were also really good.
That's
in
true.
conference.
It's the Indiana State, the Robbie Avila team.
That was
Robbie.
Avila year, yeah.
Brian
And they didn't get it
Conwell.
either.
No, it was
That
Drake.
was Tucker
They
Tucker
didn't get
Reeves.
it.
That's
Tucker
a crazy
Reeves.
MVC.
It's a really
league.
good conference.
To think about like seeing Cade obviously Carolina, but then he spikes up at Minnesota. Now he's been amazing.
Yeah.
And obviously Malik's been great at Ole Miss for a couple of years now. Like it's cool to see everybody. And we talked about DQ, Derek Queen's in the NBA. Like all these different guys you've played with, such great players around you. On top of you being a great player, obviously, but how has that kind of helped you learn, I guess, how to play with those kind of talented players? Because you got Nate Ament, you got a great team now. So
Yeah, I mean, it really helped me just because, I mean, I'm an unselfish player, so being able to play alongside really good players has just opened things up for me and allowed me to be who I am. So I feel like it really helped me.
What about playing in an environment like this? Obviously, tournament run last year. Being in a setting like this with everyone in the same hotel and everyone playing in the same arenas, like, what is that like in November for the team? Like, how important is this?
I mean, it's super important because we're going to have to do this in March. But I was telling my teammates today, actually, that it just feels like back to AAU days.
Yeah,
it
that's
feels
fun,
like
yeah.
you play at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What's the wake up call time?
I think we got breakfast and walked through at 7:15.
It's not ideal.
Yes.
You can be honest.
And by the way, 10 a.m. You've been here for probably a day or two. It's not 10 a.m. in Tennessee.
Yeah, no, it's one Tennessee, but it's still crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, exactly. What are you looking forward to most in the SEC this year? Because obviously, like you've never played in the SEC, you've played a couple of SEC teams, I think, in the past. But like, what's going to be the biggest difference you think?
I mean, just playing at like Kentucky, Florida, Alabama. Like I've always watched those games, but I never got to play there. So just playing in those big games and really just how much bump is in the SEC, like how good teams are. So just kind of playing in that.
Yeah, sweet. Hey, we appreciate you being here, my man. Obviously, listen, you're a Tennessee guy, but he's a Maryland dude. You're a Maryland legend. It's
I
okay.
always played.
We'll take a picture after.
Yeah, I played in Maryland. Huh?
Hey, you got a Crab 5 shirt, by the way?
Yeah,
I got
one.
about
Make sure you
I
got
got
one.
4.
Exactly. Hey, man, we appreciate you being here.
Thank
Obviously,
you.
it was nice, Lincoln.
Yeah.
Best of luck this weekend. Obviously, the rest of the season, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks,
Sweet.
man.
Yeah.